Coco Chanel, the legacy that redefined fashion. Coco Chanel, the woman who revolutionized fashion. What does it take to build a fashion empire from nothing? How does one woman redefine luxury, change the course of fashion, and create a legacy that remains untouchable even after a century? Coco Chanel, one of the most recognizable names in the world of style, built more than just a brand. She crafted an identity, a movement, and an attitude that still influences the way we dress today. But her journey wasn't a fairy tale of effortless success. It was a story of reinvention, resilience, and breaking conventions at every turn. So how did an orphan girl with no wealth, no connections, and no formal training build one of the most powerful fashion brands in history? Gabrielle Bonheur Chanel was born in 1883 in Saumur, France, into extreme poverty. After her mother died, her father abandoned her and her siblings, leaving them in an orphanage. It was there, under the strict guidance of nuns, that she learned to sew, a skill that would later change her life. At 18, she left the orphanage and tried to make ends meet, working as a seamstress by day and singing at cabarets by night. It was during these performances that she earned the nickname Coco, supposedly inspired by a song she used to sing. But despite the nickname and the lively atmosphere of cabaret life, Coco knew she wanted more. Her entry into fashion wasn't immediate or glamorous. Coco's first real break came through a romantic relationship with Etienne Balsan, a wealthy textile heir who introduced her to the luxurious lifestyle of France's elite. But she wasn't content being just a socialite. Through Balsan, she met Arthur Boy Capel, another wealthy businessman who saw her potential and helped her open her first boutique in 1910, Chanel Mode, a hat shop in Paris. Chanel's hats quickly gained popularity among the upper-class women of Paris, thanks to their simplicity and elegance, which stood in stark contrast to the over-the-top, extravagant styles of the time. She had a talent for stripping away the unnecessary, focusing on elegance and comfort, a philosophy that would soon define her brand. By the 1920s, Coco Chanel had expanded beyond hats into clothing, and this is where she truly revolutionized women's fashion. At a time when corsets, heavy fabrics, and elaborate designs dominated, Chanel introduced something radical: simplicity. She favored clean lines, relaxed silhouettes, and comfortable fabrics like jersey, which was previously used for men's underwear. One of her most famous early designs was a simple, knee-length dress made of wool jersey, which was both stylish and practical. Women loved it. It gave them freedom of movement, a sense of modernity, and most importantly, it defied outdated expectations of femininity. Then came the Chanel No. 5 perfume in 1921, a game-changer in the fragrance industry. Unlike the heavy floral perfumes that were common at the time, Chanel No. 5 was modern, fresh, and sophisticated. It became an instant success, and to this day, it remains one of the best-selling perfumes in the world. As Coco's influence grew, so did her brand. The interlocking double C logo became a symbol of elegance, luxury, and modernity. Chanel's suits, with their clean cuts and gold button jackets, redefined women's workwear, while the introduction of the little black dress in 1926 cemented her status as a pioneer of timeless fashion. She wasn't just selling clothes, she was selling an image, a lifestyle, a vision of what it meant to be a sophisticated and independent woman. Her designs weren't about extravagance, they were about empowerment. World War II forced Chanel to close her shops, and her relationship with a Nazi officer during the occupation of France tarnished her reputation. Many thought this would be the end of her career. But in 1954, at the age of 71, she made an audacious comeback. Despite critics dismissing her return, she proved them wrong. She reintroduced her iconic Chanel suit, which became a favorite of influential women like Jackie Kennedy. While the fashion world had moved towards Dior's ultra-feminine new look, with cinched waists and voluminous skirts, Chanel remained true to her philosophy of comfort and simplicity. She believed women didn't need to be wrapped in excessive fabric to look elegant. Her brand survived the challenges, but Coco Chanel didn't live to see just how much it would grow. She passed away in 1971, leaving behind an empire. After her death, many wondered if the brand could survive without its fearless leader. The answer: not only did it survive, but it thrived. Under the creative direction of Karl Lagerfeld, who took over in the 1980s, Chanel became an even bigger global powerhouse. Lagerfeld preserved Chanel's classic elements, the tweed jackets, pearls, and quilted handbags, while modernizing them for new generations. The brand expanded into haute couture, ready-to-wear accessories, and even more fragrances. Today, Chanel is synonymous with timeless luxury. From celebrities to royalty, from fashion runways to city streets, the influence of Coco Chanel is everywhere. Her principles of simplicity, elegance, and practicality still define the modern wardrobe. The story of Chanel is a testament to the power of vision, resilience, and the ability to adapt. It's proof that an idea, no matter how radical, can change the world when paired with unshakable belief and determination. Coco Chanel wasn't just a designer, she was a disruptor, a visionary who challenged outdated norms and created something entirely her own. She didn't follow trends, she made them. She didn't conform to expectations, she shattered them. From an orphanage to the peak of the fashion world, her story is one of grit, determination, and an unyielding belief in her own vision. And that's why, even today, decades after her passing, Chanel isn't just a brand. It's a symbol of timeless style and empowerment. With that said, thanks, and until the next time.